here are the top stories making headlines across Central Luzon. Severe flooding continues to affect several areas in Pampanga as heavy rains from previous typhoons and the southwest monsoon or habagat persist. Floodwaters reached up to 3 feet in Barangay San Juan, Santa Ana, while residential areas in Mexico, including Barangay San Jose Matulid and nearby subdivisions, reported thigh to waist deep flooding. The Apalit bypass road has also become impassable due to rapidly rising floodwaters. Authorities are advising motorists to avoid the area and urging residents in low-lying barangays, including Tabuyok, Kapalangan, and Kansinala, to consider preemptive evacuation. Meanwhile, the entire province of Bulacan has been placed under a state of calamity following widespread flooding caused by continuous rains. The declaration is expected to facilitate the faster delivery of assistance and relief operations to communities affected by the disaster. Local governments continue to monitor flood levels and provide assistance to affected residents. In Nueva Ecija, a public school teacher dies in a landslide following a dike collapse in Gapan City. The incident was triggered by heavy rainfall, which weakened the soil and caused the structure to collapse. Authorities continue to assess the area and remind residents to remain vigilant around unstable slopes, waterways, and other areas vulnerable to collapse during prolonged rains. In other news, a concerned citizen reported utility wires left along a road in the city of San Fernando, Pampanga, raising safety concerns for pedestrians amid the heavy rains. Svalapco clarified that the wires belonged to a telecommunications company, but they still sent their team to clean up the area. Authorities continue to remind the public to avoid touching or approaching exposed wires, particularly when roads and surroundings are wet. And lastly, the Department of Labor and Employment has reminded employers and workers of the pay rules for Ninoy Aquino Day, August 21, a special non-working day. Under the No Work, No Pay policy, employees who do not report for work generally will not receive pay unless their company policy or collective bargaining agreement provides otherwise. Employees who work during the holiday are entitled to an additional 30% of their daily basic wage for the first 8 hours. If the holiday falls on the employee's scheduled rest day, the additional pay increases to 50% on top of the applicable overtime premiums for work beyond 8 hours. Workers and employers are urged to observe the proper holiday pay rules. And those are the top stories across Central Luzon. I'm DJ Tyra. Stay tuned to CLTV36 News for more updates.